This is much tougher. Shit, wait till we get to like next mysteries and all that. My god, it's gonna suck a lot for me. Oh, shit. Oh. Defendant's waiting room. Holy shit, that took long. Alright, let's save back up. Whew, feels like we're hanging on by the skin of our teeth. Indeed, but we still have one more hurdle to clear. If we can't do that, all our work will be for nothing. Just please do it somehow, I'm begging ya. Oh, excuse me. But I'm almost spent. You were still amazing out there, Aya. I knew you could make it this far. If you say so, but those humans are the really amazing ones. Some even do this for a living. Yeah, no kidding. I fucking do not want to be in their position anytime soon. This is tough enough as a yokai. You might say that. It looks like they're about to resume the trial. Alright, I'll give it everything I got. The trial is now back in session. What of the witness, Miss Knowledge? We have called for her as requested. Please enter the courtroom, witness. What is the meaning of all this? Why have I been called here yet again? It has to do with the matter of your testimony the previous day. It was unsatisfactory. I simply must understand the situation. What else do you expect from me? Unfortunately, Miss Margaret, I don't think that is the case. What did you say? Everyone, settle down now. Anyway, I also have questions about your testimony yesterday, Miss Alice Margaret. I hope you will be able to resolve those concerns for your sake. Alright then. Now then, Miss Shameimaru, about what did you wish for the witness to testify? First, I want to hear about the order of events. Tell us what you did during the incident once more. And be sure to mention when you sent your doll as well. Let us hear your testimony on that matter. I don't think it will be worth the effort, though. Alright, time to deal with this shit again. I saw Marissa in the same moment I saw the explosion. Then I promptly sent word to the Scarlet Devil Mansion. I summarized the event on a slip of paper and sent it there using one of my dolls. The doll I sent is the same one being held as evidence. Alright. It seems similar to Chiruno's testimony, does it not? She did a better job this time, but there must be something I can use to call her out. I would like to begin my cross-examination now. Alright, my move was during the incident. Let's save once more. Man, we saving a lot of time. Alright, let's do this. You said as much as in your testimony yesterday. Of course. Please refrain from such useless statements. Alright, let's see. Why didn't you mention this yesterday? Well, since I was the one who first informed them of the incident, I thought it went without saying. Can you give us more details about how you contacted them? I was about to do so. Stop bothering me like that. I know you're the fastest in Gisokyo, but you need to learn when to be patient. I summarized the event on a slip of my paper and sent it using one of my dolls. And you did all this as soon as you could. Yes, even though it happened suddenly, I was able to do it quickly, and I didn't even have much time, so I might have made some mistakes in my haste. It says, Iente, theft, Marissa, pot. Sounds about right. The doll I sent is the same as being held as evidence. So all this happened at roughly the same time as the explosion. That's right, didn't Chiruno mention that in her testimony too? Is this another dead end? Actually, that's where you're wrong, Miss Margaret. What? Chiruno's testimony was faulty. Huh? What do you mean by that? In Chiruno's testimony, she said that the doll you sent at the same time as the explosion was yellow. This doll is blue, which means that it could not have been this doll. And then Chiruno said that you sent the doll at the exact same time as the explosion. It doesn't matter how many mistakes you would have made. There's absolutely no way you could write that fast. So care to explain what happened to the yellow doll that you released at the same time as the explosion? That you can't say, can you? No, I can't. The yellow doll flew back to my house. What? Your house? Yes, my house. I had just finished my shopping at the time. I didn't want anything to get dirty from the debris, so I'll send it home ahead of me. So in Chiruno's testimony, she was absolutely correct. She saw the doll that I sent to my house. Of course, I then quickly wrote my letter for another doll to send to the mansion right after. But that means you let Miss Kurisame escape. Her broom seems to be behaving oddly, and she was forced to land soon after. She is correct on the matter. The defendant was on foot when she was arrested. She was carrying the broom, but it wasn't carrying her. No, wait, is this as far as I'm getting? Don't give up yet, Aya. Turn your point of view about the situation. Turn about. Yes, that's right. For example, I can't think of any right now, but just think about the situation in reverse. Reverse, that's right. Maybe I've asked about this. Why was there an explosion? Save here could be a good idea because there's 3 things, right? 3 choices. I believe we might be mistaken about one of the biggest assumptions in this case. And what would that be, pray tell? Yes, I would like to know as well. Just why exactly was there an explosion in the first place? Why are you bringing that up now? Wasn't it caused by the defendant as a means of escape? Thinking about it, normally that would appear to be the case. However, I think we need to escape from our preconceived notions of the defendant. So what are you saying? Now I think it's time to put on a bit of a show. I'll make my own explosion as an explosion of words. The answer is simple. How would the defendant have entered the premise? Huh? Critical hit. It was super effective, and I'm sure she was on the ropes now. I can't believe this. I refuse to believe this. But I'm sure you understand what I'm trying to imply here. That's right. It would be utter nonsense for her to create an explosion while escaping. She makes her entrance with a bang, swiftly strikes her target and takes off with the loot. That is Miss Kurisame's style. You are certainly right about that. I saw the photo of her flaunting her spoils on the broom in the Banbanmuro newspaper. Thank you very much for being a subscriber, Your Honor. But anyway, Miss Margatrode, Miss Kurisame's usual behavior and your testimony does not match up at all. Which means your testimony is fundamentally flawed. Ugh. What? Aren't you making assumptions of your own now? Huh? It is true that your theory is rather credible. However, it only negates Miss Margatrode's testimony. It has no bearing on the defendant's guilt. If you see the hole in the wall at the scene of the crime, there doesn't appear to be a contradiction to me. Yes, that's right. Marissa must have done it. I just now remember that. What? Even though this is my second time here, are you still going to call me a liar? She's so tired she's practically in pain. Be quiet, you. That is true. How did you plan on proving that Alice was lying in her testimony? I was about to show her the court. That's why I like to hear for her to give her testimony again. Now that I've said it, there's no going back. You wish for her to give more testimony, considering what? Let me see. With this next testimony, I need to be able to sell everything. Save again. As second choice. About explosion in detail. I believe this is the logical choice. Please testify in greater detail about the explosion. Fine, I will. I have nothing to lose. So let us have your testimony. I would like for this to be the last one. About the explosion. While I might have been mistaken, I think Marissa was heading towards Iente at the time. I didn't notice anything until the explosion occurred. That's when I contacted the Scarlet Devil Mansion. How's that? We'll see, girl. Now I see. That makes your testimony more consistent with the events. There shouldn't even be a problem as far as time is concerned. What will the defense do? I believe that we have the right to cross-examine any and all testimony, of course. So please, begin. Alright, let's do this, boys and girls. Because we haven't done this shit many times already. And this is a game, I can't even imagine real life, man. This would be a bitch to deal with. Well, mate, okay, let's do this. And you're sure about that? If you have a problem, show me proof that I'm wrong. Rest assured, I will do that, but that's not what I asked. Fine. I remember clearly now. Marissa was heading towards Iente. Is that acceptable? Thank you very much. I didn't notice anything until the explosion occurred. So you're still insisting that you noticed the explosion? Why wouldn't I? I'm not so sure about that. Maybe I should press harder. Press harder. Do you have any proof that it wasn't you who set off the explosions? I don't make explosives that powerful, but Marissa can use magic mushroom to do things like that. You don't say. If I can use this bit of testimony. That's when I contacted the Scarlet Devil Mansion. Was it all over after the explosion? There was only one explosion, so I would say so. However, there was quite a bit of smoke as a result. Well, I wouldn't think that would be a given. Your Honor, the defense requests that the witness adds to her testimony. Add what? I revealed new information during the cross-examination just now. It was about how the witness stated she doesn't make explosives strong enough to break walls. I would like her to add that to her testimony. Yes, you are correct. Witness, please add that part to your testimony. Yes, Your Honor. Alright, it's all or nothing now. Okay, yes. Alright, looks like we gotta press on that part now. Yes, absolutely, Your Honor. I will now continue my cross-examination. So we'll continue on the explosion part. Alright, so let's see. Alright, let's do this. Yep. Are you sure you had no way of starting that explosion? If nothing else, I couldn't have used Damaka or anything like that, correct? I suppose you're right about that. That's when I contacted the Scarlet Devil Mansion. I mean, it should be the same, right? Let's go back to Momoji. I didn't read that out correctly. There's something suspicious about her testimony, but I can't figure out exactly what. I'm sorry, Aya. I probably should save first. Good idea.